A missed contradiction in a deposition, an overlooked inconsistency in medical records, a motion drafted without knowing what was filed 3 weeks ago. In legal work, these aren't minor mistakes, they're case-ending failures. AI promises to solve these problems, but here's what most legal teams discover. Even though the demos look powerful, in real-world practice, the AI doesn't know your case history, can't connect to documents across workflows, and produces outputs that require exhaustive verification. In this video, we'll break down what separates effective legal AI software from tools that create more problems than they solve. And we'll spotlight today's sponsor, Filevine, the legal operating intelligence system, or LOIS, built specifically for attorneys and law firms. Let's dive in. Why generic AI fails in legal work. Most AI tools are built for isolated tasks, answering questions, summarizing documents, and drafting text. That works well in a lot of industries, but legal is different. You're managing privileged information across depositions, discovery, medical records, contracts, and court filings. What happened in deposition in week 2 affects how you interpret records in week 5. What opposing counsel filed yesterday changes your strategy today. Generic AI tools see only isolated snapshots. They're tacked on to fragmented systems that pull from partial, siloed inputs and have no awareness of your case timeline, playbook, or how documents across your matter connect. They're opaque, hard to audit, and they raise confidentiality concerns due to unclear data handling. The result? Inconsistent outputs that require extensive verification. For legal teams with zero tolerance for error, that's not good enough. What to look for in legal AI software in 2026. When evaluating AI for legal work, the criteria are straightforward. First, context awareness. Legal AI should understand your case as a connected whole. Case history, timelines, workflows, documents, and decisions, not isolated queries. Second, firm-owned data controls. Privileged information cannot leave your control. AI must operate with enterprise-grade security, clear permissioning, and compliance safeguards. Third, integration with your system of record. AI should run through your existing case management system, not require lawyers to export data or reconcile outputs manually. Fourth, high trust and easy verification. AI must provide explainable reasoning and cite sources so lawyers can trace back conclusions to underlying documents. And fifth, the ability to learn from patterns. The best legal AI spots contradictions, flags risks, and surfaces insights across matters, not just answers isolated questions. Today's sponsor, Filevine, has built what they call a legal operating intelligence system, aka LOIS. Instead of a standalone tool tacked onto fragmented systems, LOIS creates a unified intelligence layer that connects a firm's data, documents, workflows, and decisions across the full life of a legal matter. Here are several areas where Filevine shines in 2026. Intelligent drafting. Filevine generates context-aware drafts from motions and discovery responses to emails, briefs, and more, built directly from your documents, facts, and matter history. Because it knows what was said in depositions, what medical records contain, and how prior filings relate, outputs are consistent and accurate. Fact verification and contradiction spotting. Filevine cross-references records, filings, transcripts, and notes to validate key facts. It surfaces inconsistencies across documents and testimonials, flagging conflicting statements and gaps so you can act before opposing counsel does. This requires full matter awareness that generic AI simply doesn't have. Matter-aware summaries and analysis. Filevine helps you turn hours of reading into minutes. It produces clear summaries of depositions, medical records, and briefs tailored to the details that drive your strategy. And it goes beyond search to deliver legal reasoning, extracting patterns, risks, and opportunities from complex document sets. Strategic deposition prep and timeline creation. Filevine synthesizes testimony, transcripts, records, and case documents to highlight themes, contradictions, and must-ask questions. It transforms unstructured information into structured chronologies that reveal causal links and turning points. Generic tools can't do this because they don't understand how your case unfolds. Because Filevine learns from patterns across matters and outcomes, it gets smarter over time. It's governed, auditable, and aligned with organizational standards, and it transforms AI from a risky assistant into a dependable capability. In summary, Filevine is a strong fit if you run or work for a law firm, legal department, or government office that handles litigation, contracts, or compliance work, need AI that understands full matter context, not isolated queries, require firm-owned data controls, enterprise security, and governance, want AI integrated into your system of record, not a standalone tool, seek competitive advantage through AI that learns and creates strategic value. Filevine may not be ideal for solo practitioners using basic tools, tools, but for firms and legal departments navigating complex casework, litigation strategy, and risk management, Filevine represents one of the best AI platforms for lawyers in the legal AI category. To see how Filevine works and to explore a demo, check out the links in the description. I'm Devin Hennig with SelectHub. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.